Minho was a quiet and shy boy who lived in a small town in South Korea. He wasn't the most popular student in school. In fact, he often sat in the back of the class, keeping to himself. But everything changed the day Ms. Jiun walked into his classroom as the new homeroom teacher. Ms. Jiun was kind, gentle, and believed in her students. She was young and full of energy, always encouraging everyone to dream big. For the first time, Minho felt someone truly saw him. He wasn't just the quiet kid anymore, he was someone with potential, someone who mattered. Every day, he looked forward to school just to hear her voice. He tried harder in his studies because he wanted to make her proud. She would smile at him and say, "Minho, I knew you could do it." But Minho never told anyone about his feelings. He knew it was impossible. She was his teacher, and he was just a student. So he kept it in his heart, silently hoping. Years passed, and Minho graduated high school. He went to college in Seoul but never forgot Ms. Jiun. She was the reason he worked hard, the reason he believed in himself. One day during a visit back home, he met her by chance at the local library. She was no longer his teacher, and he was now a young man, confident and kind. They started talking again, at first as friends. They met for coffee, shared stories about life, and laughed like old times. Minho realized his feelings had never faded, and one evening, as they walked by the Han River, he finally confessed. "Jiun. I've loved you since I was a boy." She was surprised, but deep down, she had always admired Minho's sincerity and heart. Slowly, they grew closer, this time with no boundaries between them. Their relationship was quiet at first, but it was real and pure. A few years later, on a spring morning with cherry blossoms falling around them, Minho knelt down and proposed. Tears filled Jiun's eyes as she said, "Yes. I've been waiting for you too." They got married in a small ceremony surrounded by family and friends. Everyone could feel the love they shared, the kind of love that had been growing for years. And as they stood together, holding hands, Minho whispered, "You were my teacher, but also my first love. And now, my forever." It was a love story that began in a classroom and ended with a lifetime of happiness.